Well, the arena of men's personal development is at best its own worst enemy, and at worst, classist and elitist, really, and impenetrable for most men. And that's what I mean by its own worst enemy. It's either impenetrable to most men or it's trying to keep most men out. Because if we actually believe that we have tools and everything to change the world, we have to have tools to improve the lives of men. We have to make it available to more men. And if you take a cursory glance at a lot of the men's personal development that's out there, it's either like a sort of sea of wizard's hats and prog rock kind of imagery of unicorns and waterfalls, which to 90% of the world's population, men, is unbearable to look at because it's just so far away from what they're experiencing on a daily basis. Or it's a bunch of like bronzed, really good looking men, doing things in nature with other good looking men. And again, that's not the reality for most men. It's an aspirational thing. I get it. But if you're there at your factory job, coming home, and you've got fucking bills that you can't look at, right? And no sense of where you want to go. And you flick online and you see that, man, it's like looking at a holiday in the Bahamas when all you can afford is a weekend at Skegness. And so it keeps those men out. And that's why I said at worst, it's classist and elitist, because maybe it is just like providing for like, right? Because working class men, I speak because I am one of them, the personal development part doesn't work as well because we're more interested in building community. There's been some interesting things done when they watch working class kids play of all genders compared to middle class and upper class children. Middle class and upper class children tend to play games of leadership where they play the army, they play whatever. Working class boys and girls tend to play family, and it's because they want home. They want stability is what they want. And a lot of personal development stuff, it shows how you can be better for you, how you're going to get the things that you want. Working class men want to work together on something. We want more community because we exist in an arena where you have to rely on your neighbor for survival. And that doesn't seem to be grasped. I mean, it's one of the reasons that I stay involved with the Mankind Project, because I think that is something that the Mankind Project does work really hard to address. It is working really hard at the moment to reach men of difference and to make itself more open and appealing to men from all backgrounds. I think it's realised some of the problems in men's personal development, and I'm proud to be playing a part of that. But that's what I think. It's just not a reality that most people can look at and go, yeah, that's for me. And if you've got those tools, you need to share them fucking tools, right? Because the world needs it. So dressing it up in a bunch of pseudo-intellectualism or behind some expensive paywall or behind a ludicrously expensive training that no one can get to, and you're not sharing the gold. You're not sharing the gold. And we don't have the time anymore for men fucking around and not sharing the gold that they could share with other men that are going to help other men have better lives. We don't have the time. It's too urgent. We have to reach men en masse in some way and go, yo, like, wake up. Like, your life's miserable. Guess what? So is your neighbour's. Why don't you two get together and do something and make it fucking fun? Right? Because then if we're doing stuff, if we're feeling better, then we can start looking over there and making that better. Rather than everyone just getting into their phone and hoping that they'll find the connection, the challenge, the contribution and celebration that they need in there. But you know what? You fucking ain't. Because it ain't in there. It's momentary. Put your phone down, go and knock on your neighbour's door and have a cup of coffee. Ask if he's okay. Because you know what? If you look at the statistics, he probably ain't. He probably ain't. I saw a statistic the other day that said Only 1 in 4 men claim to have a close friend in America. Hey, that's just madness. It's 3 men of every 4. It might have been higher than that, but it means that like a vast majority of men don't have someone to phone up and say, how you doing? I mean, that's heartbreaking. They don't have someone to go out, yo, do you know what? Work was shit today. What's that like? And if you're saying, like I'm really into personal development and I'm building community and I want to make the world a better place, and you ain't going to see if the guys on your road need a chat, fucking liar at best, man, or you're delusional. Like it's got to the stage where it has to get real, and it has to be done on a local level, not an individual level. Yes, if it's to be, it starts with me, but very soon it has to become we. Right? Otherwise, I'm just staring at my navel. Really, I've got to get together, get myself in a good state, and get together with other men and start saying, "Yo, let's raise our standards here and make this world better for everyone." Because we've got some skills between us. You know, there's that comedian, I forget his name, Joey someone, he talks about, give me 3 motherfuckers and I'll take over the world, take over a country. You know, like, imagine if you had 100 motherfuckers in your area, all committed to doing good, all committed to making that area, your local area, your real area, not out there somewhere, your bricks and mortar around you, you know, to get 100 men in a square mile and go, let's get together and make this square mile the best it can be. What could those men achieve? Just in real terms, day to day, fucking fixing stuff, which men love doing together, right? Solving problems, working stuff out, volunteering here. That's development. That's real personal development, because it has service. The rest of it is just, oh yeah, I've read another book and now I understand my trauma better. Well, great for you. And so what? What are you going to do with it now? Get the fuck out and make the world a better place. And then guess what? Your self-esteem will go up. You will have a community around you. You will start to be celebrated in that community. You will be considered a role model in that community, and you'll start taking some pride in that. And suddenly your life is unimaginably better. But it has to come with action. Otherwise it's bullshit. It has to come with service, or it's bullshit. It's just another book. It's just another idea. And guess what? When you die, all those thoughts and ideas go with you. If you've not made a tangible difference to the world, you've not changed anything. You may as well have been wanking all day.